McMorran. Oh, we're in the middle of a heat wave. There's a heat wave too, actually. It's glorious. We're in Scotland's turning red. No, it's not the weather for us, really. We're not built for this kind of thing at all. Yeah, it's been great. Bits of it, anyway. I must admit, some of it's been too much for me. I was at the hospital the other day there, and I was walking down. There was a chap lying on the grass. Oh, gee, what was that, mate? And he looked as if he turned. I don't think he had any protection of any kind on because he was scarlet. There you go. Yeah, so I think he probably needed it was the right place, mind you, it was the right place for the burns unit, I suppose, like, you know, which, yeah, so anyway, as you can see, I've been busy, it fully escapes me. It's every time I go into I just keep, yeah, I just keep getting that way. I'm enjoying it, and I'm not worrying too much about what actually happens. I'm just taking it as it comes and just put it up there and see what happens. But, and I've been out, oh, got a lovely stick the other day there. Briar. Very nice. It was away the back of Kinneil, where the old pit was, and land reclamation now, and down in Bowness there. I was just out for a wander. I'd been up seeing, well, I'd been up buying something actually off some fire clay pots, frosted pots from a woman that stayed up at Birkhill Cottage, where the old clay mine was. I'd like to say she was, yeah, what can you say, so I went up there and bought them and popped in to see a farmer friend of mine, Alec O'Braith, who stays up there. We had a good crack for a while and that kind of thing, so since I was in the area I said, oh, I'll walk down there. I used to walk the old dog round there a bit, and so it was very interesting seeing how things have moved on. And I did get some broom, I think it was, out of there a couple of years ago when they were cutting it. But so I spied this one. There's lots different to it. This is a good stick. Its proportions are right, and once it's seasoned, it'll make a good cook. That's for sure. So we'll let that sit. I haven't been doing too much. I'm going to wait to maybe buy something a day. I'll see how it goes. Same again, they're looking for too much money for things. Well, it's maybe not the fact that they're looking for too much. Maybe I'm looking for to get it too cheap. I don't know. But anyway, the other night there, the son was working on a job and putting a new balcony in for this couple. Lovely bit of work too, really, really nice. But they took out the old doors, the patio doors. They're solid oak there. Weighting them, oh, they're double glazed. They're cracking doors, too good to go into skip actually. So I said, bring them up. I said, I'll stick them on gum tree and see if we can get a plant on them. All that in the marketplace, so. And there's life for them. You just don't throw these in a skip. 60mm thick they were. I couldn't lift them, that's how heavy they were. I couldn't go off one of them. And so we brought them up, I stuck them on, and I said, put them on, see if we get a bite on it. And, sure enough I did. Yeah, I put it on, somebody's looking to build, I put it on as a man cave in the garden and that kind of thing, which are quite popular nowadays. People are building these outdoor spaces in the garden, and a lot of companies basically putting them together and putting them there for them at a price, of course. Various degrees of thing. But anyway, so I got a phone call from the chap. Pop in and see them. I said, oh, right, yeah. And so he did the other night, and had his wife home, Laura, and loved them. But when she was here, I didn't really just met her, and so I don't really know much about her, but I still don't know much about her actually, but I'll tell you the story. She said, oh, you've got another place down. I saw, this is my place, this is my space, like, you know, now. And of course I was getting on my son about the fact that I sort of been retired down here, like, you know, it's not the south of France, but on a day like this it could be actually. But I saw, oh, she goes, come down and see it. I said, certainly. I said, so, and when she spied the sticks, oh, she make walking sticks. I said, yeah, I do, yeah. I said, I'm not doing so much of it now. Oh, she painting, oh, I said, I do everything. I try to do everything in here, which is ridiculous. And so she was really interested in the whole thing. And it transpired that her husband's going to be building a studio in the garden. Oh, I says, is this for, oh, she says, I've got a little business down at Kilkenzie Power Station. Down that way. I said, oh, right. So where do you come from? Prestonpans you come from? I said, oh, Prestonpans. I said, God, yeah. I think famous for the Battle of Prestonpans, I think, way back in 18th century, was it 18th century? Second Jacobite rebellion. In fact, once you mentioned it, I went, oh, I remembered how it's either in the cemetery at Bowness, the old Bowness, in Carridon there, Carridon Cemetery, the old cemetery, or it's in, I think it, for some reason or other, Colonel Gardner, he was killed there, or was he killed there or something, I can't remember, but anyway, I remember the name in the Battle of Prestonpans. And so, I had a chin wag about various things and whatnot, and she says to me, oh, I make soap. I said, oh, did you bring any samples with you? She said, no, I didn't. So, as it happened, and she had busy looked over the thing, and she had brought, she was, I needing to get a stick for my husband. She says, I broke his stick when I was on, we were on holiday, must have been on holiday in Mull. She said, put it into a soft bit, and over I went with it. I said, oh, right, I said, well, I said, they do break if you put enough on them, that's it, like, you know. So she was quite fascinated with the different sticks I had, and he does a bit of stalking, I think, now and again, so nice big fella. But anyway, come back to the point of the story, like, you know, and of course the history of Prestonpans is a fantastic history to it, and there's been a settlement there for, it's on the east coast there, fishing and that kind of thing, and but what I didn't realise was they had, it was a big soap making town at one time, and there were a lot of soap made there, and she says, oh, she says, I make handmade, you know, soap. I said, all right, and as I said, for the samples, but as it happened, her husband bought the doors, right? He could not buy the doors, so the price was right, and you wouldn't find anything better than that. So that's basically, it's one end off the building, right? And so she says, well, he was coming up to pick them up, he put a deposit on them, come up to pick them up later in the week, and which he did, and she said, I'll send up some samples of soap. I said, yeah, brilliant, yeah. I'm not a soap aficionado, not at all, like, you know, soap, but I tell you what I use, and I use Wright's coal tar soap. The reason I use Wright's coal tar soap is I don't like perfume soaps at all, and Wright's coal tar soap takes me back to when I was a young boy, because there was that. It was carbolic, you know, carbolic type soap, and for some reason I do love the smell. And it was like Pears also did a type of soap then too, and there wasn't much in terms of offer back then, and so you got used to that kind of. But the wife, she bulk buys me coal tar soap because, you know, the smell, as I say, it's a that smell, it sticks with you. And so, but our man brought up a couple of samples of them, and I'm using one right now which has got peppermint in it, but that is it there. And Prestonpans Soap, natural lavender, this one. I'll move around to this one, but I've opened the other one up and just brought a couple of thoughts. So, handmade, traditional handmade bar soap with shea butter and essential oils. Now, days gone by, and soap works that produced their output of 40,000 tonnes of soap per year, so it was a busy place at one time. But beautiful, beautiful soap to use. Absolutely. As I say, I don't really notice these kind of things, but this is, every time you wash your hands with it, your hands are so soft and clean, and it's just, there's no dryness. It's just, I like to say, look, use it on my face, I maybe get younger looking at them, well, maybe iron out the wrinkles. Well, try that. But it's very, very good. It amazes me that, and she was saying that she was moving, the reason for the building of the, we'll get back to the story again, the reason for the building of the studio in the garden was that the unit she's got down at Kilkenzie, whatnot, and it must be one of these regeneration things or whatnot, the thing would, she's not getting footfall through the place, and the footfall she's getting through the place, people are not buying the product. And it always amazes me that people won't actually encourage local businesses or people that are involved in this kind of craft stuff like this, who are making a very good product, I mean a first class product, and they won't buy it. Now, you know, I mean, they'll pay a fortune to bloody watch bloody likes of the Rolling Stones on concert or some bloody thing. Ha! Or whatever else, and they buy stuff from all over the bloody world, but they won't actually support somebody local who's trying to make a go of things and who's producing a product that's on a par with anything in the world, basically, and is better than some, and maybe not so good as them, but certainly on a par, good as. So I thought I'd give her a little mention in one of these videos. Not that I think that I got enough views to make it bloody work, but well, we'll get it. It kind of cheeses me a bit. Certainly, I'm going to buy some off her because it is good. It's a good product. I'm certainly going to do that and support that type of thing. We do, you know. That's it. But to get back to the painting, well, as you can see, oops, there we go. We've run out of time, so. I can't stay away from this. I cannot stay away. Every time I hit the board nowadays, I just go this way, and I've got the next one. I've seen an idea and something I was watching one night. And I went, oh, that's good. So I'm going to have a bash at that. As you can see, time's run out, and there's a stick, there's painting, there's a story. And there we go. The sun is shining. We'll need to go out. As I say, I've got somewhere to go to see where I can buy something, and it'll be outside today. Not be much in here. Right? Strawberries are coming on. I'll probably be eating some of them before long, but there we go. Anyway, if you're in the area, buy the soap. There we go. Catch you again. Cheers.